Today, we are building an entire gaming PC inside a block directly lifted out of Minecraft. You've seen our ultimate Minecraft gaming PC build, so when PC Game Pass reached out and wanted to sponsor a video on making an even more extreme overkill Minecraft gaming PC, we only had one option: fire up the 3D printer.
So we're currently printing one of the biggest components for the actual system, which is the base plate. So this is gonna take a while. It currently has 44 hours remaining.
Unlike previous builds, which have used some off-the-shelf components, for this we are designing and 3D printing pretty much every single thing that we can, short of, I guess, the CPU and the graphics card. But everything else has to be done entirely by us, with only 2 weeks to get it right. Our goal is to send the PC to Gemini Tay, a Minecraft creator who builds some truly incredible things in-game.
What kind of PC do you use right now?
My PC currently is one that I built in 2019 with my dad. I'm not super good with the whole tech side of things. Currently, specs-wise, it's got a 2080 Ti GPU. It's got an Intel Core i7, a bunch of other stuff that I don't really understand a lot, but I trust that you know stuff about the tech side, so I'm gonna leave that to you.
After building gaming PCs for Back 4 Blood, Forza Horizon 5, and Halo Infinite, I'm sure by this point you know that PC Game Pass, in fact, has PC games. But there is so much more to it than that. Not only do you get access to over 100 high-quality PC games, including some of the biggest titles of the year, but you also now have the full Minecraft launcher included. That means you have both Minecraft Java and Bedrock, so you can cross-play with your friends almost anywhere, including on consoles and mobile. If somehow you are not already signed up for PC Game Pass, what are you waiting for? Check it out at the link in the description. You can get your first month for only $1.
This Minecraft PC is the last of our current slate of PC builds for PC Game Pass, and I gotta say, we're going out with a bang. Jared, up until this point, has been doing some really cool mod work with 3D printing, but this one is 100% up to his engineering to make sure that it fits in this sort of cube, and so that it won't fall apart in shipping, which is always a concern when we're sending stuff thousands of miles away.
So this is easily the longest print we've done on it yet. The longest part on the Checo build took about 35 hours. This one right here should be clocking in around 73, and that is after I have done all I can to try and get every bit of speed out of this printer. We only have a couple of weeks, and I'm going on vacation for a week of it, so.
Making things just slightly more dramatic in true reality TV show fashion, Jared has booked some well-earned vacation time, but we need to completely finish this system before he leaves. And because Jared's the 3D printing wizard, means no pressure.
Dude, this looks so freaking rad.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
It looks like a Minecraft ore block down to the color. Once we get some of that RGB shining through there, this thing looks sick.
This is by far the most important thing visually. This is what looks like a Minecraft block. And so the fact that we were actually able to get it printed correctly the first time with no issues is a huge relief. We need to figure out what goes inside of it, but I mean, at least it's gonna look cool. How you feeling right now? Confident?
I'm feeling pretty good.
I was told that something has gone wrong.
I was trying to keep it a secret. As you can see, at some point in the night, there's something called a layer shift that happened, and
Well, that don't look good.
It's a little off kilter.
So, how many hours in? Okay, we're gonna fix it. We gotta fix it. We can't print another one. We've just gotta make this work. So, if I gotta take toothpicks and glue them to the back to make this thing support, well then, we're gonna get some toothpicks or popsicle sticks. That's probably actually what I meant. What's your level of confidence that this 73-hour print or whatever is actually gonna work?
Considering I walked into work the day after I finished designing it and immediately saw like 4 things I needed to fix, I'm pretty confident. I'd say about 90%.
Wait, that makes you more confident, not less
Yeah, because
confident?
I already found all the
You
mistakes.
found all the problems?
Yeah, there are no more. There are no more.
So now we need to actually put the PC together. So what needs to go inside of here is our ITX motherboard, which thankfully this is DDR4, which means that we actually could find RAM. It's actually really helpful to dedicate more memory to Minecraft. So having a solid 32 gigs, you can game, you can stream, you can play competitively, or like in the case of Gemini Tay, she builds these massive, enormous structures. Well, got enough RAM where you can keep that chunk distance, you can see
The entire thing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of other things, but chunk distance is the.
That's the big one.
We also do have a Core i9-12900K. Now, I will freely admit this is wild overkill. This CPU is not going to be stretched to its fullest potential, and a system which is the size of. Actually, what is this? What's the interior dimensions of this?
9 inches by 9 inches.
That's tiny.
Yeah, it's very small.
So there will likely be a little bit of throttling, especially considering that we have ourselves a slightly modified RTX 3060 to go inside, right? Do you actually think we can put any lights inside of here?
In a big PC case like our last Minecraft build, obviously LEDs don't really take up all that much, but when we're talking about literally like the smallest amount of space in this cube, we need to take every bit of room that we can get. We probably shouldn't put LEDs in this thing.
It did it again.
You found all the problems.
There are no more. Something happened with the bed or with the print at some point to where the nozzle struck the print. I'll have to see what I can do. This is a bit of a bump in the road I was not expecting. I just came to go look to see how much time was left. And yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words.
That looks a little sus, as the kids say.
Yeah, just a tiny bit.
But, like it's like an artistic interpretation of where the motherboard should sit.
Yeah.
I think zip tie it on the top, and then ignore the bottom mounting points, and then
Yeah, ignore the bottom ones. Yeah, we should ignore the part that's printed properly. We should only use the broken part.
Yeah.
That's the
It'll be fine.
We kind of did a test fit before, and we learned after.
Go ahead. I'm just winding up.
I'm gonna.
It needs to be broken,
Yes, it needs to be broken. So
just not by me.
it's kind of like, you know, when you have to break a bone
To reset it?
To reset it, yeah.
It's not a great analogy because is the patient in that much distress right now?
A ton of distress. No, it's okay, little buddy. You're gonna be all right. See, like that one's already loose. I think we can just.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Step one.
Nice and swift.
Ooh, I don't like that noise.
This is hurting me more than it hurts you, Austin.
Are you gonna super glue it?
I think we're gonna super glue it. I don't know if the guy with shaky hands should be the one to do this.
Yeah, but I don't want to be responsible.
So I think we kind of set this aside and
Yeah.
let this dry for a minute. Actually, wait, is there?
Oh no, was it better when we just let it sit? Oh no!
It's sticking to my hands. This is not good.
Hey Jared,
Hey, yeah.
what are your thoughts on making some supports for this guy?
I'm starting to think it's not optional and
Yeah.
it's become a requirement.
Yes, I agree. My idea here is that we just take some old PCI covers that are typically used on the back of a case and use these as the supports.
They're pretty much perfectly wide and perfectly long.
I'll get a call next week when she gets the PC and goes, uh-oh, it doesn't turn on because it's falling apart.
Don't make me think about that. I'm already on the verge of crying.
You'll be on vacation, you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, dude, that's true. That means it's your problem. This is great. This is perfect, actually.
Now that we're ready, let us begin with the assembly. So, power supply first.
Power supply first.
Install away. I'll hold it.
I feel very uncomfortable.
Push.
Oh my God, Jared!
What?
Cross pattern! Do you watch Linus Tech Tips?
You act like Linus has ever done anything right.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. That's where you got this horrible mistake from. Look how tight the tolerances are on this fan. There's literally no play in it whatsoever. Also, I like how we have matching Noctua fans, and yet no one is ever gonna see the inside of this build. So from here, let's think a little bit about how we wanna run cables, because I think cables are gonna be what's gonna get in the way. We have such limited space.
We did get little extensions for USB. That
Yeah.
way they can just be barely sticking out the end like a little pigtail. And we have that adapter for HDMI and DisplayPort as well.
Oh, that's pretty flexible. We're gonna have a pretty good bend on that.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
All right, so I am roughly in position.
Okay, now we can put this down. We will have to adjust some cables around the fan. That's the next step.
We'll deal with that later. The problem we're having right now is that the weight of the board is just slowly pulling the top of the actual support off, because it is a lot of weight, including the graphics card. It's all hanging and pulling this direction. It's not going down. Let's build a support to push the graphics card up a little bit. So if we can just do like literally like this, that should be enough.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
This is working a lot better than I expected.
Way better than it has any right to do.
That's on. I mean, that's that.
Oh. Did we just fix that?
I don't know if I'd call it fixed, but it is functioning.
Oh my God. Yo, let's go. Let's
go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, dude! You know, Minecraft is all about working with what you got, going out there, gathering resources, and making it work.
What's exactly what we just did.
And that is exactly what we just did.
It is with great satisfaction. It is with great relief. It is with great salutations and greetings. It is done. The ultimate Minecraft block gaming PC. Inside this 3D printed piece, we have everything to make a sweet build. Core i9 processor, 32 gigs of RAM, RTX 3060, 1 terabyte SSD, 750 watt power supply, and it's 100% in a 3D printed enclosure. So one of the big things I think that really kind of helps sell it is the fact that we have this 3D printed sort of like diamond-ish texture, which is really just this sort of translucent 3D printed material.
Yeah.
But it gives it a real kind of like diamond ore look.
It really just kind of puts the finishing touch on it.
So this is where the air is being sort of ejected. So we have these little feet on. So basically it's sucking in air from the bottom, it's running it up through the case, then it's being exhausted out the back as long as we have all of our USBs and HDMIs and everything like that. This is Minecraft for Windows. So of course you do have access with this version of Minecraft. You have the full Minecraft launcher with PC Game Pass, which means that you can play pretty much wherever your friends are playing.
Double press space. Someone plays Minecraft a lot.
Now I'm gonna just kind of point you to my cool little zone.
What?
I dug all this out. I definitely made all this, and I didn't just find a cool cave and add a bunch of water and make it look cool. After all this, there's only one thing left to do. Pack the PC up as tight as we can, ship it off, and hope that it arrives in one piece. Or well, I guess technically 2 pieces.
I'm very excited. I'm gonna crack it open. So much anticipation. Oh my goodness, what the heck is this? This is a PC? That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. You can see the power button is literally just in there. That's crazy. Can't wait to stream off of this. My audience is gonna love it. Never seen anything like this.
I'm very happy it showed up in one piece. We were very stressed that it was going to be like.
I
dropped or-
imagine. You can see it glowing.
Hey, there we go. That's a good sign.
There it is. What a cool PC that is. That's amazing.